Hi everyone, I hope you're well. I just want to do a demonstration here in terms of how to check in and to check out and how to write notes. I understand some of you were struggling with doing those things. So I'm just going to do a demonstration here. I hope the video will be short and sweet. All right, let's jump into it. So as you can see here, I am on a page called check clock in clock out or clock in out. So when you get into your application, you go where those three lines are. Just bear with me. So you go where those three lines are, right, the top right corner. You click there. Once you click there or tap there, you find where it says clock in clock out. Once you find it, remember my application is slightly different from yours, just like I said in the last application. So you tap there. Once you tap there, you see the list of clients that you have, and these clients, I think as you can see here, they've got what we call tags, where it says advanced dementia and stuff. At times we'll put those tags just to alert you what kind of a patient you're dealing with. All right, so it also tells you the address, right, of the client. Okay, and the daily notes, right? So the daily notes, basically, once you tick a task, it will automatically write those notes for you. Then you've got a handover. A handover is the summary of those tasks that you have done, and it's what you want the next carer to know about the client, right, before they visit, or whoever is going to visit using this application. And you've got a care plan there. So care plans, maybe you've not probably, let's say you are preparing for the visit in advance, you view the care plan and you check there. Or if you're not sure what you should be doing with the client, you go on their care plan. But at the moment, we're still working on those care plans, so you won't find much there. Most of the detail you'll find is the tasks and medication and their personal details. So let's log in. I think as you can see, I've logged in already. So the difference that we have in terms of check in, check out, I think you've all noticed that this application uses the term clock in and clock out instead of check in, check out. So I'm already checked in. So once you say clock in there, right, you then look for your daily tasks. Oh, forgive me there, the slip of tongue. So you tap those three lines again, you look for daily tasks, right? So once you find those daily tasks, you tap there. So this can be the initial appearance of this page, the daily task page. It says 0% complete, right? So you just find your service user. So I'm in Elvis Presley's call. I will then tick on it. Then all of his tasks appear. As you can see here on the progress tab, it says 25% complete. It's because in the morning we did some work on him. We did some work on him. Rosa did some work on him. So basically the 25, the amount of work that we did is simply 25% of the task that he has. So how do we go about this? So we've got bathing as a task. We've got medicine, and I think you've noticed now that medicine is mixed with tasks. So you have to be very careful what you take there. So when you open these daily tasks, it will open all of the tasks that they have to do on that day. So that progress percentage that you see on the top, it's simply a percentage of all of the tasks that he has to do that day, or all of the tasks that you have to do that day, rather. So you go on, let's say, bathing, and this is the morning one, right? And if they've bathed, you tick. So once you tick, it leads you to this page. So what you simply have to do, let's say, what kind of bath did they have? It can be a bed bath, or you can choose. Maybe they didn't have a bed bath, they had a strip wash. You tap there and it says strip wash. Did they comply? So some might comply, some might decline. So if it was completed, you say completed. It will ask you whether you assisted them or it was self-assisted. So Elvis, I think, is still a bit independent, so it was self-assisted. Right. In terms of Stu, did he pass Stu? If you say yes, it will then require you to describe the Stu that he had. So it's a very important piece of information, especially for the healthcare professionals such as nurses and doctors, in determining what the client is suffering from, if it's stool related, or if it's if they have like stomach cramps or aches, if they feel constipated maybe in 2 days, they will then go back and check the stool chart. You see what kind of stool the client was having. So you choose the stool. It describes very clearly what kind of stools that we have, and they're categorized into 7. So yeah, some of the descriptions are very hilarious there. So let's say sausage, but cracks on its surface. So was urine passed? If maybe say no, or let's say yes, right? Bath notes. So these bath notes, we create them for you so that when you when you're completing that task, right, you complete the task in accordance to what the management wants you to do or the client wants you to do. So you find on those notes, it's information coming from the management or the client, right? And when it's coming from the client, it's from the support plan itself in the care plan. So you have to make sure that you follow these notes, right? Catheter was checked, if they've got a catheter, yes. And urine from catheter, you choose the muse there. So with this one, it's okay. I think it's straightforward. Choose your muse, 70 muse. You just write your catheter notes. Maybe say it urine was bloody, or urine appeared bloody. Right, and you say complete. Yes, it was completed. The motion, when you're bathing them, they felt great. So review notes, do not worry about review notes for now. You say save. So we've completed as you can see here, we've completed the bathing task, right? Right. So we move on to medication. Okay, before we move on to medication, I think this stool check, we have done it. So we said is number 3, the past urine, yes. And if there are any notes to write, you just write those notes pertaining this stool itself that will help the management or any professional to make decisions. So they were neutral about it, and you save there. Right. We then move on to giving the medication. So codeine is one of the medication that they are taking. So you just tick there. It will lead you to this page, give you all of the information, the name of the drug, and tablet, that it's a tablet, right, and that you've administered. You said yes, and administered by carer, amount 2 tablets. Okay, so on that one, I think on this one I did say 30 milligrams, right? 30 milligrams, no side effects, notes, you just leave them like that. Or if there are notes to write, you can say fully taken. Let's continue with what we learned from birthday. Fully taken, right? Then if there's, in terms of sign off, for now just say not needed, and say completed. Emotion was neutral about it, and then say save. Right, wash the dishes. Right, it says wash the dishes. Probably you had some of the dishes a bit with stubborn stains on. So what do you do? Maybe you just write a note here to say that I have left some of the dishes soaked because they had stubborn stains. Right, you may take pictures. The good thing about this application is that you can take pictures of whatever task that you are doing, and it will attach to that task. That's the difference it has with Bede. So then you say yes, completed. Emotion, they were not reacting that much. So you say save. Right, make the bed, same, write your notes. Yes, it was completed. And you save there. Right. Okay, and I'm left with about 2. So you have to be very careful here. As you can see that some of the tasks, right, are of a belong to, what do you call this? Belong to the following, the core after this one, maybe the lunchtime core. I think this one, the metazapine, it's a lunchtime core. And you also have the one for the nighttime core. I believe that if you click one of those at this time, it will give you a warning if I'm not mistaken. But I'll just do a demonstration here. All right. So on oral care, so you just have to take the brush their teeth there. Assisted, no, maybe self-assisted. Right, if you have anything to write, you write on the notes there. Emotion, they were good, right? Right, so we then move on to assist to put on incontinent pad. Yeah, so as you can see, there are directions on this one, right? This is a person-centered task. So the client here might prefer their pad to be a bit loose. So on directions, right? Yeah, on directions, you find an instruction there that is so person-centered, right? So you need to follow that guideline whenever you carry out your task. So this is completed. Was happy. Move on. Right, and we are done. So this is how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. So when the call is done, right, you notice that it's now 86% left of the task that we have to do in this day, right, during this day. So with 86%, so we then go, after we're done with the tasks, you go on clocking. Right, once you go on clocking, you then go under Elvis and just say clock out. All right, so that's what you have to do. You write your handover and you just write the notes that you normally write in bed, right? Or any information that is very important that you would like the other carer to know. I think in this case, you just put it as a summary of how the call was, so that you notify the carer who's going to come in the following visit, or basically the carer who's going to come in the following visit. So yeah, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. All right, if you have any questions, just let us know. Oh, I have to type here. Let's just say upon arrival. Yeah, something like that. Or the client seems to be fine, and I left being comfortable. While he was watching TV. Yep, and we're done, ladies and gents. So that's how you check in, check out, access your daily task, and that's it.